Welcome back. Uh, Today I'm going to take you through Laravel, Breeze. Some of my students have asked me about the Breeze. What is Breeze? Breeze, it is a simple and minimal Laravel authentication feature, which helped one during registration of new users, logging of users, the setting of password by users, email verification of users, and password confirmation of users. So Breeze was designed for the purpose of developer to create a more flexible applications. Okay. Now I've installed Laravel, a fresh one. These are Laravel that I've installed. Nothing has been done. I want to run its server so that you see there is nothing that has been done. Then I'm going to take you through so that you see what artisan serve. I'm going to take you through so that you see there is nothing that has been added there. Wait a minute, my server is running. Yeah, and there you have it. And you're going to test. Okay, there's some other servers which are running. I want to stop all these servers. I'm going to stop this one. And yeah, and I'll work with this. Let me see how it looks like. Yeah, a moment, and you can see it. How it is. This is Laravel 11 using PHP version 8.2.4. So you can see there is nothing that has been installed. When we install Breeze, the logging and registration option will appear here. I also want to take you inside. To take you inside so that you see how it looks like, the structure of this application. And there you have it. And you can see nothing has been done. Everything is as new. In resources, you only have this file, that is welcome file, and that is what you're seeing here. This is the file that you're seeing here, the welcome file. It's that one that is in the resources. Then I'll go to the routes. In the web route, you can see you only have that one for welcome. When we install Laravel, when the Laravel is completely installed, it will add some other links here to direct you where to go. Remember, this is one of the most important pages that you work when you're working with Laravel. All the links are come from this, because anything that you want to do, or anything that you want, any endpoint that you want to hit in your application must come to this page. Then the other thing that I want to talk about is that on the app HTTP, on our controllers, it will add another controller for authentication, and also to add another files here in our view for the purpose of the login page, the registration page, and password reset page, which you are going to see as after we have installed. That is the basic introduction of Breeze, and I'll go ahead and install it. Because of time, I've copied these commands for me. Remember, for you to be able to do this, you must have Composer. So I'll run my Composer there, and it should start downloading the file from internet. It is a very small package. It should take very minimal time as it installs, because I don't want to waste a lot of time. As it installs, I want to take you back. So we have said we will see some of the file here. Also in our database, automatically the migrations, we have users. You can see how it is. this is how our migration looks like. Okay, in Laravel 11 is a bit tricky. I wish I had used Laravel 10 or 9 so that to explain this one, but this is the most important part for you to understand. Laravel comes shipped with this command for creating our tables in our database. So we need to connect, or we need to connect to our database, and you can only connect to our database via .env file. For this time, I'll not take you much, I'll not go through it, but here you are supposed to change it to MySQL, because you are going to use MySQL, not SQLite, and so on and so forth. But for the lesson today, I'll not be talking about connection. What I want to show you is how you install Laravel, and not Laravel, Breeze, and the file has been downloaded. The next thing that you're going to do, we will tell Composer to install. We will tell Composer to install our files, so that now they will be implemented. They will be implemented here so that you can be able. They will be implemented here so that you can be able to see them. So how do you do that? You do that by running this command, breeze install. Breeze install. Because of time, I'm not going to write them. I'm not going to write the command, but I'll go straight and do it very quickly. Here there are some steps that you're supposed to follow. The first thing that is telling me which stack do I want to use, and I want to use bread. So I'll type bread. Remember, bread is a very important engine, and I also don't want dark mode. I was saying bread is a very let me use number 1, PHP test unit, whichever. Then it is going to install the dependency for the node. I was talking of bread. What is bread? Bread is a very important engine that is used by Laravel for creating your application. We normally use it, and that is what we will be using it as we proceed down with our lessons. It is very important. It is a template. It is a template that uses default Laravel templating engine, so that when you're doing this, you are supposed, or you will be calling Laravel any page, any view that you create. Remember, Laravel uses MVC. When you call any page, it must have that dot extension of bread, so that Laravel will be able to understand that whatever code it is inside there will be using that templating engine, and that is the purpose of bread. Now let me come back, and you can see now we have successfully added some commands in our routes, or in our web.php. These are here because we have already installed and successfully installed our Laravel. That is the first thing that has been added on web. Then when you go to our view page, if you can remember, our view page had only welcome page, but now we have dashboard, we have profile, we have these components that have been installed. We have auth. This is the auth authentication, where you have registration form, login form, forget, confirmation, reset password, and verify email. This has been added after we have installed Breeze. Another thing that has been added is on our controllers. It has added another folder called auth. It has these controllers. We have authentication, confirmation, email verification, so many of them, and even it has added profile controller. So we have successfully installed the Breeze. Let's see if it is working as expected. When I refresh like this, yeah, exactly, that is what I was looking for. And it has been shown there that we have login and registration. So when I click on registration like that, and there you have it, you can be able to log in. You can also be able to register. You can see how powerful. You can see how powerful our our bliss is. You can see how it has made our work that you can do for 2 days. You can be able now within 30 minutes, within 10 minutes, you're able to install, and you can now start implementing on this on your application. You can even, let me go back here. You can even get the forget password. It takes you. You put just you only need to put your email password that you registered in the application, and then you'll be sent that link for resetting password. That is what I wanted us to see. The next one that I'll be taking you is how to implement it in a database. How you put the database so that you are able to work with it. You connect the database with your application, and then you can be able now to interact with the database and views. That is, now you'll be interacting with, when you talk of MVC, you'll be interacting with the model and the view, so that everything should be dynamic. When I say dynamic, everything should be coming from the database. Thank you for watching.